Hi everyone and welcome to my first impressions of Hard Reset. Now this game is a cyberpunk massive destruction shooter. So yeah, I'm going to show you a bit of the options now. So as you can see all this, I like the soundtrack in this game, it's quite a cool soundtrack. It's like all the old kind of soundtrack. It's quite cool. Yeah, so these are the extras. You can play cutscenes. I think you can choose a mission, I think. I'm not sure, or it just shows a cutscene, I think. Not sure. Then you got the options. Let's go to... let's have a look. Controls. Let's have a look. There you got mouse sensitivity, invert, smooth. You got the pad settings. Let's go into pad settings. You can change the layout, but I don't think you can bind. I don't know if you can bind them. But most people like keyboard, so there you can see is a keyboard binding system where you can bind your keys to the keyboard. And I know a lot of people will use that because they like the quickness of the mouse. And I can agree. I just haven't got a proper mouse and keyboard to do that with, so I'm using a pad. So yeah, that's a good feature to have, is key binding. You don't have, sometimes you don't even have it in a lot of titles like this. So yeah, the video settings. Yeah, field of view is 90. Could have been a bit higher, but 90 is okay. Gamma. You displays your graphic card. You got the refresh rate. I don't know. Every time I put it to 60, the refresh rate, and click apply, it sort of crashes my screen. But you got obviously the other settings. You got anti-aliasing on ×4 is the highest it will go, and vertical synchronization, triple buffering, ultra. Everything's on ultra. You can't customize it to bring up more options. That's good. So it's quite a few options in this game. So it's not like you can't tailor it if you've got a lower end system. But I don't think this game is that. I don't think it's that demanding. I haven't seen it demand much out of my cards. So yeah, let's play the game. Yeah, as you can see, this is like a comic book style cinematic thing. I love games that do this because it's quite cool. I love all the comics, and I love comics and comic games that do this. I quite like the look of. Try to think of a few. Yeah, so this game is developed by, I think it's Wild Hogs. Oh, what are their names now? Right, I hope this is recording this time because I just did all this video again, going through it, and I forgot to hit the record button. Oh, I'm so silly. I can't believe that. That was so bloody... I gotta do it again. Well, it's for you guys, so I hope you appreciate it. Yeah, so I gotta think of what I was saying. Yeah, this is Hard Reset, and this is a cyberpunk game. Cyberpunk, a lot of destruction in here and all that. Your first person, like Duke Nukem shooter kind of thing. Now I do mess up there because I go on a level I've already done. I could have showed this level, but I'd rather show you a new level because this level is quite long. Though so the next one is quite long though. But for first person impressions, I thought I'd show you a new mission when I didn't know what the hell was going on. So yeah, this game is good marks on my end because this game is fun. It's fun. It's really fun to play. Like you like, oh well, what's the shooting like? It's just like you know the old Quake games, where and obviously I'm trying to think of some of the older titles, huh? Duke Nukem 3D, where you had like you know where you didn't have to reload your clip all the time. As you can see, I'm on normal. I'm only on and might think, oh, not elitist enough. This game is hard. This game is really hard. It tells a story through comic book sections. I guess I like this kind of style. It's quite fun, like. Reminds you a bit like Dead Space film is sort of like this kind of like cyberpunk. But yeah, go through this level. This is your main character. It's Fletcher. I think he's like, I don't know if he's some kind of cyborg or something. I don't think he's a cyborg. He is human, but he's got like this weird patch on one of his eyes. So this game was a 10 on Steam. Well, it's 10 now on Steam, and it's for PC. It's not on any other platform. It's just PC. So, and like I said, you can use keyboard and mouse. You can use pad. It's up to you. This game is really, really fun to play. You get all like destructive killing. You get all these robots you get to kill. It's quite fun. And you get secrets you gotta find. And at the end of the game, you get like a rating for how many times you died, how many secrets you found. So the more, if you find all the secrets and you haven't died, you're probably gonna get like it's up to 500. So you're gonna get like a big, I don't know what it does for you though. This is the upgrade system. It's like an upgrade station. Well, that's what they call the upgrade station. You got three types of upgrades. You got the weapons, you got the firearms, and then you got the medic stuff. This is obviously the medic stuff. I'm going to upgrade so all of them are red. The blue ones are the ones I bought already. Try to go for the health, because this game your health does go down quite fast. But I'm going to regenerative health. So, you rely on your shield to be up most of the time. But when you get ambushed, that can be a whole different matter. Because as soon as your shield goes down, your health goes down. So as you can see, the world looks pretty cool. Got that, cyberpunk going on there, like. So cool, cyberpunk. I like cyberpunk games. It's, so it reminds you of looks like Blade Runner and all that, like. Obviously, they, set in the future, like. So the enemies in this game are like robots looking things, but they are robots really. And what I can gain from what I played at the beginning, well, I think they were like they were like robots who helped and then sort of went mad or something. I don't know, it didn't really tell you much. And then they barricaded them off. But like these robots got a mind of their own, and somehow someone let them in, and they start killing people and using their body parts. It's quite crazy, like, I'm sorry if I sound a bit unenthusiastic now. I did all this video and I did it all to the end and this like goes on for 44 minutes. But, yeah, you got average, like, climb over the wall. Use one of the bigger type enemies. Quite a pain in the ass because they do ram at you. And they do a lot of damage. I do try to blow them up. But there's a little bit of damage to him. He rams. I think I just killed himself. The enemy in this game is pretty good. Some of the smaller types will dodge you and move out the way. Where these will just try to ram you and try and kill you. You know, by just trying to corner you. But you can literally just dodge out the way. You get a lot of health drops. I don't know if it's like you get less in harder difficulties, you usually do, but this is my favourite gun so far, and it looks damn cool. It's like a blue glowing orb. It shoots obviously plasma, it's like electricity. There's a lot of damage to them. There's a lot of damage to these robots. Electricity does. So that's why I want like a shotgun or something. A rocket launcher with a shock. You hit them with a rocket launcher, there's a big pulse of electricity. The game's linear, it's not like the open world. Obviously it's just a first person, linear experience. You interact with some items like that. And it comes up as like a little mouse header. I don't know why they did that, but it doesn't mind me, it looks pretty cool. It's just, instead of pressing X to activate, like. I think it's like sort of makes it look like he's using a computer to do it. It's quite cool, because I think that's all it is, it's about technology and all that. And now he's like, he's like this hard ass. So like Judge Dredd. Judge Dredd. I was trying to say that, my voice is going. These small enemies are not that bad to kill, it's just when you're in areas, I guess, it can be a pain, because they jump at you. So you literally gotta like, if you're cornered by them, you will like lose your shield fast. Because your shield, like, look at that, right? It was on 50 and it goes down. It's like, but games like this, like, make it like that, so it's difficult. You get hint systems in this game, as you'll see in a minute. It tells me, but I know what to do, because obviously if you've done the previous ad, you know what you gotta do. You gotta follow. Sorry, I'm yawning, man. You gotta follow the electric current pipe thing to the source to turn it off. As you already said, but I already know. So here we go. Yeah, this is a really good game, and I like the destructive barrels they put everywhere, and you just blow everything up. The enemy AI is not stupid either, and there's no glitches in this game. That was like a relief to see a game like this without any glitches. The only thing I don't know, I don't think that the enemies hurt by fire, or they don't seem to do as much damage to him. So, giving him a flamethrower would be pretty pointless. I like how they all just blow up. This is what destructive environment, not like destructive on terms of everything. It's like walls crumbling and that, but some things to fly off walls, mostly bits of robot come off, pieces of them, like the legs, the arms. It's quite fun in that retrospect of the destruction you can cause towards them, like. But then they could probably just cut you. Here we go. It's most like hordes of enemies in areas come at you and you just gotta kill them all. I don't think it ever changes, like, obviously, so once you've gone through a level, you know where they're gonna be, so. Here we are, power source. My mouse icon, turn off. But you know now that something's gonna come and kick my ass. And I hate it because I'm only on 33% health. 33 health. It comes right round this bloody corner. And the thing is there's big ones as well, and in areas, I guess, they can just destroy everything. So you've got to find now a way to get away from him and shoot them at the same time and not die at the same point. Like I nearly am. If it wasn't for my shield, I'd be dead, you know. I don't know what happens to him, but he just falls over. I think I shoot one of his legs out from him. Yeah, I think I shot one of his legs, and he came off. He sort of fell over. The rifle is okay. It's better for taking out smaller groups of enemies, and then the plasma is good for taking out bigger enemies. Obviously, when I go up here, the thing was shut behind me. Can't get through that because I got a gun. For some reason the barriers don't let you go through if you got a gun. So you gotta turn them off. Because obviously, they go, when you're not by them, they go like, just off. But then they come back on. And here was another type of enemy I encountered. I encountered a few enemy types. I don't know if it tells you what they're called. I am about to look because I know in Serious Sam they do tell you what the enemies are called. And I got an upgrade. I got an upgrade. I don't know. I probably done not good on this game because I keep trying to run into corners, and then I keep dying. But I try to bottleneck them in so I could just shoot them all, and they just as they come through, and they just would all blow each other up. Yeah, it worked anyway. There you are, got more ammo. You all seem to have loads. But you will run out sometimes when you facing hordes of enemies. Can be quite a pain in the backside. Menu's pretty same old menu type. There you can show you say different saves, so you can go back to different levels if you want to play them. I was showing my friend. He enjoyed. Oh god, I'm so tired. I shouldn't be doing this to be tired, but you know, I was up late last night watching my friend Tivo's review of COD and seeing him rage. It was quite funny. But as you can see, I think you can see a bit there that these robots are using body parts. You can see like their heads. Quite funny. Sort of reminds you of Suffering, like when you see all these like human body parts. These monsters are like humans, but like done experiments on them. It's weird. And here's more enemies. They actually blow up. I hate them. I hate these enemies when they shoot to do, because you're like, oh, I don't mind when they, because they shoot, when they shoot you, you do more damage than when they just run up to you and hit you. There's a secret that I miss because I'm an idiot. But I never try to get all the collectibles in games. I do some. I used to try in like in some games, but not all types. Games that actually tell me where the hell the collectibles are. Because otherwise I'm like, oh god, where am I gonna go? Whatever, I gotta look. But yeah, the game is on PC only. Flying Wild Hog, the company that made it. I mean, they did a pretty damn good job as well, because not a lot of, this is the first game I played in a while that I haven't seen any glitches with it yet that I've noticed. But the good part of this game is the art style. I like the art style. And I like all the sort of billboard things that you can see, like that. Orb. So yeah, I got an upgrade now, and this is the upgrade system. Combat gear. That's usually health stuff. You do get, like, it does give you stuff, yeah, I think as well. See, you got a shield emitter. I wanna know how the you get it. I think you gotta either progress on or get more points to unlock, I think. I don't know, because I don't go on it, but I'll have to find out. As you see, you got an RPG, grenade launcher. I haven't got a grenade launcher yet. Really want one. Proximity mines, RPG. I've only got 2 guns, and that's the only guns I've got in the first 3 levels of the game. As you can see, the upgrade system. It shows a little picture of my gun. See how these, and there you are, that's all the upgrades for that gun then. My assault rifle is badass. I wish I did some more damage though, because it's a pain in the ass because it doesn't do enough damage sometimes. But I guess, don't want it overpowered. Like the plasma cut in Dead Space. It's funny because Dead Space 3 is the only thing I ever used was the plasma cutter. I didn't like Dead Space 3. But yeah, you'll always find stuff about ammo and all that. I do this because sometimes if you shoot a barrel or something and it blows up, it blows a wall out, or blows something out, or blows some door off, but it didn't work. That's due to an enemy supposed to open it for you. So yeah, I pick that up. Unlock this. Give it so I can have some power. It saves. It stops. It like sort of freezes for a second. Now this game is. I've capped it 30 frames. This game does run at 60 frames. So that is a good. It does run, and it doesn't dip much. As I've noticed. It does dip sometimes when it's loading, but other than that, it runs 60. Great. I don't think it's a highly demanding game, to be honest. No, I've got high power cards anyway, so I can't really tell, but there's a big yawn, sorry. It's not a high, I don't think it's a high demanding game. Though I haven't checked pretty much on settings. You can check on Steam and, I should really check myself, but well, I did check, see the price and all that of the game, and it is tenner. It is £10. I got it cheaper in a sale. Because I can't remember where I saw it, and I thought I won that game. But then I didn't buy it, and then it went on sale. I thought, oh, I pick it up now. Because Steam, they got a Ubisoft sale on now. But I've played most of their games, and I don't want to buy games I've already played. Unless... Because I got most of them for my PS3, so... Though they will look significantly better on on PC. Well, that's if they're not ported bad. So, just killed that guy, and I opened some secret areas down here. Game has quite a lot going for it. It's good gameplay. The enemies are varied. You see a few types in each level. The last level I saw a few enemy types. Ones was like, I think one was like rockets was shooting me like. They were like on high vantage points and they were shooting me. Died a few times. I think I died more on the last level than I died on this level. Some areas are just tough to get past, and I just love them type of games because it pushes your mind to think more about what you're doing, how to get past the situation, instead of just saying, oh, I just have cover. and wait for my health to regenerate. That's another thing. The health system's great. And you got a shield, but you still take damage to your health, even if you have shield, but you won't take as much damage until your shield is totally depleted. Now this is what I meant. As you see, there's a barrel behind that wall. I try shooting it, that fails, and then I shoot it and it blows up. And there's a secret! It's more upgraded points. See, here it goes. And as you can see, in a minute, when so where it says my weapon type, the rifle, is like a little bar, and that's the XP bar that you need to fill up, or points bar, by killing enemies. As you can see, the 5 on the left hand side going up, and when that fills up, you get a point. It's quite tough to get points in this game. You really have got to find the upgradable things to help you level up. I think I'm looking now to find an enemy. I don't know where to go. And I'm like, oh wait, I gotta go down here. And I'm like, oh god, I'm an idiot. Yeah, because I'm like, why? I'm such a tit sometimes. But the soundtrack's pretty good in this game. It's pretty like amped up. Amp, amp, amp you up like. The jump button is not that high in this game either, so some parts you may think you can jump on, but you can't. You gotta like jump on something else to jump on something else. Like boxes and stuff. I see, because I'm like, oh, how would you get over there then? I can't, and I don't know how to. I think you gotta literally climb on the side of a building or something. It's usually what you gotta do. I think you can get up that way. I think you gotta use a box, but for the purpose of this video, I didn't really try. I think if I shot it, I probably would have had better luck. Because I needed to tip it over, I think. I tried to push this over, but then it just sort of ignites and blows up. I do try and look, but I'm like, I give up in the end. Is my shield recharging? Is it worth the money? Well, let's have a look, right? This game now is 10 quid, right? And it's just single. It's no multiplayer. It's just single player, and I prefer that because it can concentrate just on the game. This is a tenner. Call of Duty's like 30 quid, 40 quid. Well, 60 on next gen consoles. This game doesn't have glitches in it. and it's got a different story now. It's going back to the bloody 90s, like with all the films like Fifth Element and bloody cyber bloody mechanics and Blade Runner bloody story. Right, not like Blade Runner story, but what I'm trying to say is about robots going bonkers, killing everything. And you were like investigating what's going on, and in my current mission I've got to go and find this guy. It's pretty usual stuff. Go from one end of the map to the other. The only thing is sprint is quite annoying in this game. So like does this jet thing where the screen just goes blurry and looks like you're running like the Flash. But it's okay for the best part. It just doesn't last that long. So if you're gonna think, oh, I'm gonna run away from the enemies, it won't last that long. Oh, you took it deep. Just be quiet for a bit now and just let you I'm not yet actually. I'll let you absorb the end part because that part is pretty damn good, and I just want you to see the mass amount of enemies sometimes that you get sometimes when at the end of some of these levels. It's mad. I love, I love this game. I do. It's really fun. I can't think much to say wrong with it because there's not much that you. I can't think of anything to be honest. It's like the old. Joe, you know, this is a first-person shooter. It's loads of first-person. That. Oh, here we are. The suffering. Looks like something else Star Trek, doesn't it? Cyborgs. Yeah, I can't think of anything bad to say about it because it is such a good game. Does everything well, executes everything well. There's me trying to jump up to there, but fail. It does everything well. It has the secrets. It has. It's just like the old games did, where you had to find secrets. And but obviously with Duke Nukem, it was a bit more cartoony look, where this is a more realistic look to it. It's not as cartoony like Serious Sam or Duke Nukem. It's a more sort of real look to it. And some of these secrets are hard to get to as well. Especially in the last level where I had to like get get to the lift on the opposite side of the room. So what you had to do is press switch to lower it, but it'd wait for about 5 seconds then go back up. But you had to run right across the room. And it was tough. I mean tough. As you see there, I fell off because the ledge is like really thin. But would I suggest to buy this game? Yeah, you have fun. If you like your first person shooters and you like cyberpunk and you like anything to do with this kind of era of any film of this era, whether you're into Blade Runner or Fifth Element or anything with sci-fi, because you know this I think falls into sci-fi in some ways. You will enjoy this game. Story is not. I am. You know, the story is pretty bland as well. And it just tells you little bits of details of what they want you to do. You say, yeah, you know, you just go. You check his. Character's quite funny because he's like this badass, just sarky character. And they like, don't answer us back, blah blah blah. And he's like, he just laughs it off like. This game is quite fun. It's good laugh like. It's so fun to play a game like this without any glitches. That's all I say. Without any glitches. That's the best part of this game because AC4 PC version was terrible because the frame rate issues you had in it sometimes would drop, and you were like, okay, this took a month later to be released, and there's still problems on it. And then when I get sequence 9, yo, it freezes on a mission because when you go towards the island to meet the sage, it crashes because something's wrong with the script. I think that they've done for the game. I have emailed them, but well, that's like emailing God and asking for a response. as you can see now, they trying to dodge that a little bit. Then they do will swarm on you, so the AI is pretty good like that, and they will run at you, try to like corner you in places. Because as soon as you get cornered, that's usually when you die. If you're in a big area, you can usually just like sort of sidewind step, do a side step while I shoot them. But most of the time, you pretty know that you're gonna run into an area full of really raging robots, like. Because it's pretty much hordes of them. It even says that. It says on the thing on his site, it says massive destructive cyberpunk with hordes of enemies. Like, you know, they design something pretty fun. Like, everyone just likes to shoot. Everyone likes to blow things up and see big fires of explosions and robots' arms and legs coming off. It's better than Terminator in the game, like. It's just really fun to play, like. And I suggest you go and buy it. For a tenner, can't go wrong. I mean, I picked up in Steam sale for less. I think it was £4. But, yeah, it's really fun game to play. Lighting is all, the atmosphere is great. And then I fail. I think I might have killed me, because if you've seen, it's a plus 80, so I must have really got quite bad damage then. But this is where they start gang up. It comes to the right, there he is. They sort of try and clam me around the car. But lucky I get out just in time. I do nearly die there though. Because my shield won't recharge fast enough. That can be a pain sometimes. But it adds to the atmosphere of, damn, I need to really, shoot the hell out of everything. I mean, don't worry if you're not hitting anything, you hit something. It's quite funny, like. You hit something, so don't worry about it. I think I can jump over fences as well. I'm not sure. If it's an ornament fence, I think I can jump over it. Well, they seem to, because they always seem to flank every position. You always pick up ammo as well. I think I've mentioned. So I go and purchase an upgrade. I purchased a nano thing this time, so I can find more of it, so I can upgrade my stuff. I don't know what the high capacity thing is. I think it's something to do with ammo, I think. I don't know what that is. Something to do with a timer. I think it's if you take so many hits, you go into like slow motion or something. But I am coming up now to near the end of the video now. Right, probably gonna have 15 minutes probably, because I die a lot down here. I just hope my recording system this time records it. He's recording my voice. So yeah, I mess up a few times down here. So I'll let you watch this bit on your own. I still be here. I'm just letting you absorb the situation where how many enemies and how many enemy types can swarm you and flank you at the same time. them enemies came out of the container, see, and that's how they tend to flank you, is when they hide in stuff, or they pop out of stuff, and it's like, oh god, I'm gonna die. And there you are. The funny thing is, I nearly do it on the second attempt, but the big bruiser robots ran me over. It's good it's got a checkpoint system. I don't know if it changes if you're on difficulty, and on harder difficulties you die, and then you die and you gotta go back to the beginning. But usually that's sometimes the case. I don't think this game has. I know Serious Sam has, but this hasn't got, I think, a quick save that I don't see of anyway. I haven't seen it in this game. It might be in this game, but I'm not sure. But I doubt it because it has a checkpoint system. Some people say people can spam it. I mean, you only save it regularly so you don't have to do it all again. Because some areas can be harder than others. I mean, this area is the hardest in the level, and it's the only part I die on. Because this is like, alright, you're getting to the end. Now we're going to chuck everything at you. Because I'm near this guy, I'm supposed to find this professor. Yay, kill him. This is where I die again. Not right there, because he just hits me. And it takes like all... Well, it takes half of my shield down. A single hit like that takes half your shield down. Mad. I'm only on normal. This is where I die. Just runs over me. Like a bull. This game is hard as hell. Even on normal it's hard. So, talk about this a bit. What games do you lot like? What is your favourite era of games? What type of genre? Is it horror? Is it like sci-fi like this? Steampunk, cyberpunk, sorry? Is it like adventure games, arcade type games? Indie titles? I like the type of games I like are horror games, but they haven't released many good horror games. I'm sorry, Resident Evil 6 was a catastrophe. I mean, I don't see why... Joe, at the end of the day, the on about how we want to make it so other people play our games. Yeah, but don't sacrifice the horror to make more action. I mean, you try to add action into a horror game. It's like putting horror into COD. Well, they sort of did with zombies. But I don't get why they need to do that. Resident Evil was okay. To be honest, I think it should just end with Resident Evil 5. Because, we told Annika Albert... see, I can't talk tonight, Albert Wesker died in... Well, yeah, he died in the bloody thing. So why the hell did you just kill it? Just thing like... And sorry for the spoilers. But why didn't you just finish it there? It's like Metal Gear Solid making another one. I know some people like it, it is, Metal Gear Solid is a good game. But don't milk franchises. Stop it. Change something, make new games like this. It is a first person shooter, it's different though. It's another story of someone else. It's just there for the to make people shit and giggle. Because you just shoot in 10 loads of enemies and having fun while doing it. Can you imagine when you're drunk? Yeah, I never do this if I was drunk. I've tried a few times and there's so many enemies on the screen. My eyes can't focus on where the hell they are. This game is fun as hell to play. And suggest you go and buy it. You don't have to buy it, you might not be. If you're not into the cyberpunk, then you're not gonna like this game, obviously. You might like it for the shooting aspect of just killing loads of enemies. I can't believe I survived with just 2 health and 4 shield. I mean, in this game sometimes you're just lucky. And use these stupid enemies again. But this time I do dodge them. I try to get around, so best thing if you got 2 of these types, trying to get them joined together. So you know where they both are. I don't know if you do splash damage, but headbutts the lamppost. Yeah, so let me know what games you like. I mean, I'm thinking about buying the new Humble Bundle and playing a few of those games. Just checking a few up, like. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded much last week. I was a bit busy last week in work, and I took the weekend off to finish Assassin's Creed and I couldn't. It sort of annoys me. But yeah, let me know what you like. So, and Thief will I be doing. I'm thinking of doing a walkthrough, but I don't know whether I will. If you want me to do a walkthrough, tell me. Thing is, with games, I like to. When I get into a game, it's sort of like what I think I'll do. I think I'll play it, and then obviously do a voiceover later because when I play games, I'm like zoned out. My friends literally gotta like knock me on the head to wake me up. Like and I can get quite rage sometimes with some games. But here you are, you see a new type of enemy there. These are like those big running things, but these just walk and shoot rockets at you. Do a lot of damage as well. And they absorb a lot of damage as well. As you see now. Because you can tell usually how difficult an enemy is by how much stuff he gives you when he dies. Because this enemy like gives me like 350 like nano stuff. And I'm like, whoa, that enemy must have been. And I get like an achievement. I'm like, the enemy must be big. Yeah, I just show you how hard these enemies are, but I know I'm just using my plasma right now just to shoot them. But I change over to my assault rifle and watch how much bullets he takes. Taking loads, he's just taking it. And I'm trying to like not die. Try not to die. I run off like a girl. So yeah, this game is really fun. And I'm glad I finally, hopefully, this video has recorded my voice. So, yeah, this game is fun. I mean, it's just like if you enjoyed Quake and all them type of games like Duke Nukem first person shooters, where you just kill a lot of enemies, like, you know, this is a bit different though. This is like more with 10 of like Duke Nukem and all them games. Don't have so much enemies as in this game sometimes. The Serious Sam chucks enemies at you. It's like a it's like a day at the supermarket there with all the enemies you chuck at you. But I gotta go flying hog. They did a good game. Did a good game. I gotta give it to them. And not have any glitches in the game as well is a thumbs up from me. Because you don't get a lot of games these days with, you know, this is like sort of like a AAA title in a way, because It seems like it's a AAA title because it's got long levels. The levels are quite long, and I think it's going to have quite a big story to it. Because if I've only had 2 guns in the first 3 levels, I think I'm going to be having more. Another game this is a bit like is Painkiller. One of my favourite games on PC. I still got a copy of it. I might install that one day, install it back on my PC. Because that game is a fun game to play. I mean, who doesn't like staking enemies to walls? That game is so fun. I mean, I played that on a rubbish PC. And I had old PC. It was like a big brick, it was. Because we used to have like these, I think it was like PC magazines, and used to have games with them, like. They're like in odd games, in it, like. It's like, what the hell? They're not game demos. I'm mad, man. So, here we are. Coming up to the end of the video now, I think. So thanks for watching, guys and girls, everyone. And leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want. And I will show you the little thing, here it is. This is what shows how well you've done in a level. As you can see, it took me about 44 minutes. 3 deaths, 6 secrets, 4 achievements. And there you can see my points then. Rubbish really. Bye. Thanks for watching.